Hey, welcome back, beauties. My name is Lay, for those of you who are new. Today is going to be my September favorites. So we're hitting up fall and we're getting into that time of year again. So before we get into my September favorites, if you're new to my channel, make sure that you subscribe and hit that bell twice so that you can be notified every single time that I upload a video. It would mean the world to me and the rest of the Lady Beauty family. So go ahead, pause, hit subscribe, and we can go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so for today I have a couple of products that I have really been enjoying for the month of September, and actually some of it was in August. So what I'm going to start with is hair. If you've been watching my videos, you'll notice that I've been wearing my hair in buns and ponytails all the time, mostly because like I cut my bangs, but I had cut them too far back, so sometimes it kind of gives me like this mullet look when I wear it curly. But I mean, today it's okay. If you follow me on Snapchat, you'll see that I've had a serious issue with my flyaways. So for the month of September, I have been enjoying this Murray's Edge Wax Premium Gel. It's 100% Australian beeswax for maximum edge control. So that's this stuff right here. It actually smells really good, and I kind of picked this up randomly. It has like a fresh cucumber scent, so it makes your hair smell good. It's a little tacky, but it never gets hard. So I think that's what I like about it. I can use a lot in one spot, and it doesn't really, mess up my hair. It does build up when you use it a lot, but it's nothing that I can't deal with. Like, I absolutely love this stuff. The next hair item is this little squishy thing right here. It's like a rubber hair tie. I got this one in particular from Forever 21, but they also sell them at Ulta. And they spring back in place after a while. Like, this has been sitting for a couple of days, so it's had a chance to kind of squish itself back. But these actually don't tug on my hair. So when I can actually like pull it out, even when my hair is curly like this, and it won't tug or pull like, good strands out like actually like a lot of hair ties do. Like, they pull your hair. So that one actually doesn't pull your hair. It's really, really nice, and I actually enjoy it very much. I was a little afraid to use it at first because of the way it looks. Like, this looks like it'll get stuck in my hair, but when I used it, it actually didn't. And when I wear my hair, when I've worn my hair straight and curly, it doesn't tug on my hair, it doesn't pull on my hair, and it doesn't leave those dents. So when I put my hair up, I can take it out and it doesn't leave like that indentation. The next item, we're going to go ahead and move on to face. So I'm going to talk about foundation. You all have probably guessed it because the entire world has been talking about it. It is going to be the Fenty Beauty foundation. The shade I have is in number 350. This foundation, I've been wearing it every single day since I bought it. Like, I don't have it on today because I really wanted to step away from it, but I've been using this foundation every single day since I bought it. It's a matte finish. The crazy part about it is it's liquidy. When you first pump it out, it looks like it's super liquidy, and I think that's because the first ingredient is water. So you would think with the first ingredient being water that it wouldn't be so matte, but it gets really, really matte. And I absolutely love it. I pair it with a moisturizing primer. So I use the Too Faced Hangover Primer. And that seems to work well for me because it's really nourishing and moisturizing. So my face doesn't feel super dry and matte. It actually looks like a pretty healthy matte. So if you had trouble with this looking really dry on your skin, try mixing it with a hydrating primer such as the Too Faced Hangover Primer. So this works really well with that. The next foundation I'm going to be talking about is the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir. I'm in the shade 757, which is golden tan, and you all have seen me use this in a few of my videos. This foundation is so nice. It's a little on the thick side, and it says it's a lightweight full coverage. I kind of agree with those because especially like over my nose area, I can feel it. Like I can feel that I'm wearing it. Sorry, Dylan has her tablet over in the corner, but the CoverGirl Vitalist Elixir foundation, this has actually been one of my staples in my foundation collection. I didn't think that I was going to like it because I haven't really had the best experience when it came to CoverGirl, but that foundation in particular, it has vitamins and skin care properties that are supposed to make it good for your skin or better for your skin than like your average foundation. To me, it's actually a really nice foundation. Like I enjoy it. It does give you full coverage. So if you're not a full coverage kind of girl, that may be one that you want to stay away from. Now I'm kind of skipping this part, like this should have been included first, but this is the Milani Prime Light Face Primer. This has been bae. Like for some reason I've been really into like strobing primers. Like I wanted those primers that give me like a nice luminous base, and then I'll go on top of it with like my full coverage foundation or my matte foundation, because this is medium to full coverage. I've really been into like the luminous look, and this, you guys, let me tell you, I'm not going to use a lot, but it's so beautiful. It comes off white, so it is a little bit intimidating, and then when you mix it in, it kind of gives you like this goldish illuminating look. Like, can you see that luminosity? Like, it's so nice and doesn't smell like anything, and it's really kind of has like this watery texture, like it's really watery and liquidy. It's supposed to pore minimize, but I still go over it with like a pore filler primer. But this has actually surprised me a lot. Like I really wanted to use it, and I looked it up, I found it. Every time I went to my drugstore it was sold out, but this chick right here, she's been in most of my daily routines. So now I guess we can move on. These sticks by Fenty Beauty have been I can't even talk. These sticks by Fenty Beauty have been one of my favorite things to use. I've actually used them nonstop, and they've replaced my drugstore. You guys know I loved my Milani contour sticks. These have replaced it. So this is the matchstick. These are the matte matchsticks, and this is in the shade Truffle. This is the one that I've been using as my contour / bronzer. So that was a horrible swatch, but that's the shade right there. I like to place it on a brush, but it also works well when you place it directly on the skin. I used it today, and I'm not wearing the Fenty Beauty foundation. I'm actually wearing my Estee Lauder foundation, and it actually worked well with that as well. You know how some products are usually formulated to work with the products in that line, and this does do that. It works really well with the Fenty Beauty foundation, but this also works really well with other foundations. So far I've only tried it with the Estee Lauder, so don't quote me, but it did work well with the Estee Lauder. Now the Estee Lauder doesn't dry down to a full matte, to a full powder matte like the Fenty Beauty foundation, so I did notice a little bit of like inconsistencies, but it did blend out, and it ended up giving me the look that I wanted. And I really enjoy how it's cool enough to contour with, and it's warm enough to bronze with. So if I just wanted to use that to bronze, I can do that. So the shimmer sticks, I have 2 shimmer sticks. Now most people say just buy the trio, but I didn't want the concealer stick because I know I wasn't going to use that. So instead I just opted to get 2 shimmer sticks. So the 2 that I have Trippin' and Blonde. Trippin' is more of a peachy gold. It's more of like a peachy gold shade, and Blonde is just like a straight up gold. So that's those 2 shades right there. They are the perfect shimmery cream highlighters. and they're more of like a dry formula. And the reason I like them is because if I'm looking to do more of like a subtle highlight, those are really good for that nice subtle look, not too, you know, ready to go in your face, all of that. You're not going to get that with that. You can get a bam in your face type of highlight by using that as a base, or you can get a nice subtle highlight by just dabbing it with your fingers onto the high points of your cheek. Give it a shot. Now, another product that I wanted to talk about, this is actually, I got this in a sample kit. This is the Milk Makeup Highlighter Stick. I don't know if there's a shade for this, but it's kind of like a shimmery type situation. When you blend it out, it's got the most beautiful, like, subtle, do you see that? How it kind of like, as I turn it, it has like the most subtle sheen, and it does have like golden undertones, so it's kind of like a golden and peach, so it's got a little bit of all of that in there. I know that they have like a full size one, but this comes in a set that comes with like a face oil and a facial spray, and I believe it's like $34, so it's really not too bad. This has been like a nice highlighting base, and I've been using it for like the high points of my cheeks just to start off my highlighters. Now let's move on to highlighters. You guys already know what's gonna be in here, and that's my Fenty Beauty highlighters. I have a total of 3, which if you think about it, I actually have 2, 4, 5 highlighters with 3, because 2 of the Killawatt highlighters are duos. I have Mean Money and Hustler Baby, and Girl Next Door and Chic Freak. So that's these 2. Chic Freak and Girl Next Door are more of like the pinky tones, and Hustler Baby and Mean Money are more of like the champagne golden tones. They come with a subtle highlight, and then they also come with a more in your face highlight, and that's what I really liked about these highlighters. I liked how you know what you're getting when you get it. The other one that I got was the infamous Trophy Wife, and this has had like a lot of controversy. Some people love it, some people hate it. I actually like it, and I'm going to insert a picture of the photo that I took wearing this highlighter. I absolutely love it against my skin tone. So I think it's all about personal preference. If you like it, wear it. Like, I don't think that, like, that's the thing about makeup, it washes off. So if someone doesn't like it, they don't have to. It's not on their face. I like the way it looks. I like the look it gives. And I'm actually also going to show you a photo of my sister-in-law. I put it on her face, and she's a lot lighter than me, and it looked amazing. Like, amazing. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is this Hard Candy Sheer Envy Bake, Brighten, and Set powder. This powder has been, I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, because I watched Amy Macedo, and she used it, and it didn't work for her. But she's also way lighter than me. I'm not sure what her ethnicity is, but she's a lot lighter than me. So the reason she didn't like it was because it was too dark for her. Well, I'm a little darker, so I was like, I want to give it a try. So I went and I looked for it, and I actually really liked it. I used it on my eyes today. It's not too dark where it gives you like that yellow cast where you look like a ghost under your eyes. So it's definitely a highlighter that I enjoy, I love, and I think that women of color should give it a try. I think if you're like deep, maybe not. But medium to deep skin tones, this is a really nice translucent baked highlighter. I mean, loose highlighter. And y'all know I've been into loose highlighters. Like, I love loose highlighter. Why do I keep saying highlighters? I love loose setting powders, and this is what I've been using. I've been using loose setting powders to set my face for the longest. Now, the other item is an e.l.f. product. This is the e.l.f. Brow Pencil, and that's all that it says. I've been using this for the past 3 months, and this has been the only brown pencil that I use, and it's $2. Some people don't like it because the top of it, when it first starts, it has a nice point. But then as you use it, it kind of dulls down and it's really thick. But what I tend to do is I wear it down by filling in my brows, and then once it has a angular point, I trace my brows, and I've been getting pretty good definition and pretty good staying power with this. Like, it actually stays, it lasts, and I've gotten so many compliments like, oh my gosh, your brows look great. My dad complimented my brows. My dad. And that's a $2 e.l.f. brow pencil. So sometimes it's not about the product, it's about working with the product. So sometimes you just have to find alternative ways or other ways to use the product to get it to work for you. But $2, girl, $2. Now, the last product is my lip product. This is the Fenty Beauty Universal Lip Gloss, and I actually have it on today, topping a lipstick. This is the Tarte Colada lipstick, and it's in this really pretty blue packaging. But I have it, it's topped over that in the pumpkin lip liner, which is why it kind of looks like pumpkin-y. But I dig it. Well, this is a universal lip gloss. I'm a lip gloss girl, and I've actually been using this in my purse. Like, I put it in my purse and I walk around with this everywhere. I like how it's like a thick bottle, and it has a really nice, like, old school throwback lip gloss scent. I don't know what to say it smells like, but it smells really good. And it kind of looks like in here like it's going to be a color. And even when you swatch it, it looks like it's going to be a color. But this shears out and it turns into pretty much like a lip gloss with just a tint. So you see, that's really nothing as far as like color goes. It has been one of my favorite lip glosses. It's small enough to travel with it. It has like this really cute, like, cuteness to it. Like, it's super cute. If you look in the side, it's like a mirror, so you can see your lips. And it's not too sticky. It's not too thin and watery. It's actually a really nice lip gloss. So if you are in the market for a nice lip gloss and you don't want to get like a MAC or anything, I would say give the Fenty Beauty a try, because it's actually a really nice lip gloss. Alright guys, that actually completes my favorites for September. What were some of your favorites? Have you all used any of these products before? Let me know down in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up if you like videos like this. And if you are one of my newbies, make sure that you hit the subscribe button. I'm not going to let you forget. Hit that subscribe button, girl. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. So what I'm going to need you to do next is I'm going to show you one of my latest videos. I'm going to need you to click on that and check that out. That's all for today, guys. I love you all. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure that you follow me on my social media platforms. And until next time, beauties, stay blessed.